This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories.
And welcome to my review of the LEGO Fighter Plane Chase LEGO set from the LEGO Indiana Jones theme. This is based off of The Last Crusade. And it's probably the most shocking set, in my opinion, to be included, since this is essentially a Nazi plane with a Nazi pilot in it. Although they are made not to look too much like it, or anything that specifically ties it to that group. It is interesting, regardless, that this actually became a set. And let's start taking a look at this. The first one, which is just titled as Fighter Pilot. Obviously, I'm not going to say what type of fighter pilot it is. It has a really simple figure, no back printing, really no backhead printing. There's a pretty simple back printing, and yeah, it can't resemble the actual pilots too much, but still looks pretty interesting regardless. Our second figure we'll look at is Henry Jones Sr. And this is a really cool figure. This hat piece is kind of annoying to put on sometimes, especially when you first have it. You just feel like it's not going to put on the exact way, but once you put it on, you can put it on pretty easily. He has his book and an umbrella. It would have been cool if they included also one of the birds to take out the plane in an alternative way, but still looks pretty cool. Sorry for the jump cut. It seems whenever I try to record a LEGO review, I almost always get interrupted. So let's just go and move on to the final figure, which is Dr. Henry Indiana Jones Jr. And this is probably one of the best figures we released this year. He looks really nice with the fedora and hairpiece that he has. Two headphones, one with a kind of a frown, the other one with a smile. This piece looks amazing and is awesome to have for Indiana Jones too. We'll just capture that iconic look, and I'm thinking we're going to be getting a different one later this year with gray hair instead of brown hair for the new film. And yeah, this figure looks awesome. The belt printing is cool. And also it's a nice different version since he has a open suit jacket in this. This probably can also be used for other types of custom figures if you want. And he has his whip and pistol. My set came with an extra whip, but I'm not sure if they all do. It might have been an extra inclusion in mine because there was someone else in my family who got a different Indiana Jones set, and from what they said, there was not an extra whip in their set. So it might be just a mistake made, but it's still a good piece to have an extra one of, especially since I didn't have any of them recently, and as I said, I have just an extra one. I do know there was also in a few sets an extra, I'm not sure if it was this one, an extra hat in it, but sadly I think one of those lucky ones that had an extra one so I could put on my older Indiana Jones figure. Now let's move on to the set. And the first and simplest build is this sign that points to Berlin and shows that there's a tunnel and telling you there's danger. Pretty simple plant build, and it's simple but cool. This could be also used if you really wanted to have a city, or even a thing where you could make this a more expanded scene. The two builds of it. We'll take a look at the bigger one first, which is the fighter plane. It's a really impressive build and looks really cool. It has these flaming marks on here and looks really impressive. The sticker's kind of hard to put on, and it's probably one of the more annoying ones, but still looks good. You can pop it off pretty easily, take it off, and I could easily grab the fighter pilot, put him inside, so he'd be flying the plane and going after Indiana Jones and his father. Although it would be really cool if this set also included the other plane. It still looks really good. The propellers in the front can't spin, but really can't do it for long. There are two of these new stud shooters, which if you push it down, they're relatively new. I think they were introduced last year. It'll launch out a stud, and it looks pretty cool. Putting it back in. The final feature of this is that you can knock the wings off, and you get this for it to crash through the tunnel. This is what it looks like without them, and interestingly enough, I was actually told that this is how, well, at least as far as I know, I'm not sure if this is true, but most military planes do have removable wings for aircraft carriers, and that's so they could be repaired and switched around. I also like that you can easily remove the flames from this if you don't want it to be damaged, but also include them back on to have it heavily damaged. And it actually looks pretty cool without it. The wings attach really easily, but still look really nice. Let's move on to the final one, which is this small little car. And it's a simple build, but looks pretty good. It, at least from what I've seen in movies, obviously I wasn't alive at the time, looks pretty accurate to what you could have seen around then. It has a little chest back here, which you're meant to take Indiana Jones. His father put the pistol and umbrella in here. And if you also want to, you could put the book. And I'm not sure about the whip, if it's going to fit in there. I'm going to have to change it around a little bit. Yeah, it's not going to fit in fully, so you basically put everything besides the whip in there and close it and put the two inside the car to drive it around. Yeah, it looks really nice. It has some nice little details. One of the back has this little stepping up area over here. Oh, the door can't open. It looks nice enough. And yeah, honestly, it's a really cool set. There's also this little briefcase at the back. It's been a little bit since I've watched Last Crusade. At least a few months to maybe a year at the most. Whenever I reviewed the movie, it was like a few weeks to a month after I watched it. I don't remember when that was though, but yeah, honestly, this is a really nice set, and I definitely recommend to get it. It is unique enough, and I think all the Indiana Jones sets were good. I do hope the Temple of Doom one does get released. We definitely want to get that. And yeah, honestly, I really enjoy it, but I want to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories.
Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.